Welcome in my channel Digital Arts. In this tutorial I describe some simple and very useful modeling technique in Blender and created some object like roof, floor, stairs and wall for our scenes. Finally arrange my object for export. So let's start it. In our previous tutorial we create this building model and texturing it. In this tutorial we make our ground floor and underground parking zone. Press N to close my properties panel. This is our top section of the building. Now we press a G for ground and in Z axis. We go to our properties panel. Press N and we set our location in Z axis 20. Now our building location is set 20 feet high from ground. Now I want to make our roof. For this, now press Shift A and take a cube. And now I set our dimension for our roof. In properties panel and our dimension, I set in Z axis 3in and in X axis I want this in x-axis maybe it in 80 feet and in our y-axis I want this 100 feet. Okay, now we go to our view panel and top view and orthographic from perspective. Press Z for wireframe mode and move my roof in y-axis something like that. Again I press Z for solid view. Now I press Shift D for duplicate these and press G and ground and Z axis. I want this set the location in Z axis 20. Again we select this cube and Shift D for duplicate and move it in Z axis and set the location in -10. Okay, and this is our parking floor and our parking roof 10 feet height from floor and this is our ground floor height is 20 feet. Now I select these three objects and press Ctrl A for applying rotation and scale. Now I select these two objects and press M for move in second layer. So this is our parking zone. Now I want to create wall in left and in back side. And in front side we make some steps. Press Shift A and take a cube and move it in a y-axis. Now set our dimension in y-axis 5in and in x-axis we set it 80 feet. And in z-axis we set it 10 feet. So this is our wall width, height and thickness. In this front side I want to build steps, so we align it with roof and floor. Move it in y axis -10. 70. Okay, so we check and that this is our front side. So go to front view and check. Yes, this is our front side. Now I go to my right orthographic view and press Z for wireframe mode, and roughly we move it down, and now set the location in Z axis -5. So it's perfectly aligned in X, Y and Z. Now we create our backside wall. For this, press Shift D for duplicate and move it in Y axis. Now we need a entrance in our front side in there. So press tab to go to edit mode and press Z for wireframe mode and press Ctrl tab to go to vertex selection and press B for box selection. Select these four vertices, move it in x-axis, something like that. Now press Z for solid mode and press tab to go to object mode. Now press Ctrl A for applying rotation and scale. So this is our front wall, and I divide and extrude it for our steps. So its height is 10 feet, and we make our steps height in top 6 feet, and we start in from our lower 4 feet. Now I want to enable my length option. Now we see that our height is 10 feet. Now I press Ctrl R for edge loop and click left button and drag it down in 4 feet from bottom. Okay, so this is our bottom 4 feet. This 4 feet in our ground, and we start our steps from there. And in top 6 feet we make our steps. We make 8 steps in this 6 feet. So I want to create edge loop. Press Ctrl R and we get 7 edge loops, no, maybe 8 edge loop. Left click and right click for release. Press Ctrl tab to go to edge selection mode, and I want to see the length information. So this height steps is 8. Now I go to face selection mode and select and press C and circle selection for these front faces. And now I extrude these front in 10 feet. And now I want these 8 feet. Maybe it's a align 8, 8 in 8, 8. Okay. So now we take edge loop in our side for create our steps. Now press Ctrl R and take edge loop. Maybe it's 7. It takes 7. Now there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, we wrong. We need one more edge loop. Now press Command Z or undo these, and again Ctrl R and 8 and enter. Now I press Ctrl Tab to go to face selection mode and press C for circle selection and select this front and these top faces. So not this face. Now press X and erase these faces. Now I go to my right orthographic view and press Z for wireframe mode and press B for box selection and select these faces and these and these faces and these and these and these faces. Okay, and select these. And now I press X for erase delete these faces. Okay, now I press Z for solid mode and press Ctrl Tab to go to edge selection mode and Alt or Option hold down and right click for this edge loop and Alt Shift right click for these and these. Now I want this Alt and right click button, Alt Shift and right click button for all of those edges. Now select these top two edges and I want to bridge all edges together. The space and BRI for bridge and select these and enter. So here we create our bridge faces, but our bottom face is not filled. So I go to vertex selection mode and select these two vertex and these two vertices and press F. Our front steps is ready. Now we want to steps in our right side. Here we use spin tools. Spin tools are automatically extrude by recommending angle that we want. It's rotated in based of 3D cursor. Now we select this vertex and press Shift S and cursor to select it. And I go to my top view and press Z for wireframe mode and press B for box selection and select all these vertices. Now I press N for close my properties panel and press T for my tools panel and as our spin tool rotate our vertices to paste these 3D cursor and it rotate. Now here we select our angle for spin is minus 90. Enter. Now we decide how our corner look like. If we reduce our steps in spin tool from 9, it will be a sharp corner. And if we increase our steps in spin tool, it looks more roundish. Okay, we set to it to 9 and now we press E for extrude these vertices and in y-axis. So extrude it and move it in y-axis, something like that. Now our front steps and our right steps is completed. We focus on our right side, left side wall and our back side wall. So I select this object and move it in y-axis, something like that, and press Shift D and R for rotate and in z-axis 90. move it in x-axis and in y-axis, something like that, and press tab to go to edit mode, and A for deselect all, and B for box selection, and select these four vertices and move it in y-axis. So our wall parking zone wall is ready. Now we enable our first layer. We want to modify our roof, so press tab. Here I want to create some geometry to delete some faces. Now press tab to go to edit mode, and press Ctrl R and move it in x-axis. Now take another edge loose, press Ctrl R and move it in y-axis. Here I want to delete in these faces. We need some space in our get roof. For this reason we delete some faces. Now we want to enable our metcap to easy to fill all of. Here our stairs first step is our ground level. So our door height is too small from ground level, and here from ground level we make a sloping part to go to parking in parking area. For this reason we need some space in both door top roof, and press Ctrl R and take an edge loop and move it in y axis, and again press Ctrl R and take another edge loop and move it in x axis. Now I press T for close my tools panel and for my properties panel. Now press Ctrl tab to go to face selection mode and select this face, B box selection, and select this face, this and X, and delete faces, and select these face and X faces. Here press B and select all of these faces and X and faces. Now press tab to go to vertex selection mode and select these four vertices, these two here and these two there, and press F. Again select these two and these two and F. Now press Ctrl tab to go to edge selection mode and select these four edges, and press space for bridge is edge loops. Okay, our model object is ready. So thanks for watching and stay with us, and not forget to subscribe our channel. Your subscription, likes, comments, share give us more intentness and help other people to find this tutorial. Okay, see you next.